In Lesson 13.4, we'll be paying withholding and payroll taxes. We'll be learning to pay and record withholding and payroll taxes. Paying the liability for employee income tax, Social Security tax, and Medicare tax. Employers must pay to the federal, state, and local governments all payroll taxes withheld from employee earnings, as well as the employer payroll taxes. The payment of payroll taxes to the government is referred to as a deposit. The 12-month period that ends on June 30th of the prior year that is used to determine how frequently a business must deposit payroll taxes is called the look-back period. Are the total taxes for the prior quarter less than $2,500 and all of the current quarter tax liabilities within a deposit period less than $100,000? If unsure, answer no. If yes, you deposit taxes by the end of the month after the end of the quarter, or mail taxes with Form 941. The answer is no. Have you accumulated a tax liability of $100,000 or more within a deposit period? If yes, you deposit taxes by the next banking day. If no, did you fall under the $100,000 rule at any time during this year or last year? If yes, you are a semi-weekly scheduled depositor. Deposit taxes from paydays paid on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday by the following Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and Tuesday by the following Friday. If no, are the total taxes for the look-back period more than $50,000? If yes, you are a semi-weekly scheduled depositor. If no, you are a monthly scheduled depositor. You deposit taxes for the month by the 15th of the following month. Making federal tax deposits. New employers are monthly scheduled depositors for the first calendar year of business. After a look-back period is established, the business must evaluate whether a change in its deposit period is required. Federal tax deposits must be paid using electronic fund transfers. Deposits can also be made using the electronic federal tax payment system. And tax rules do change periodically. Journalizing payment of liability for employee income tax, Social Security tax, and Medicare tax. January 15th, paid cash for liability for an employee income tax, $998, Social Security tax, $2,023.06, and Medicare tax, $473.14. Total, $3,494.20. Check number 748. So you have a debit of employee income tax payable, debit Social Security tax payable, debit Medicare tax payable, and the total is cash credit. This shows this transaction. The date is the 15th. The account debited is employee income tax payable, Social Security tax payable, and Medicare tax payable. Check number 748. The three debit amounts and those three totaled are your check amount for $3,494.20. Paying the liability for federal unemployment tax. Federal unemployment taxes are paid by the end of the month following each quarter if the liability amount is more than $500. However, all unemployment tax liabilities outstanding at the end of a calendar year must be paid. Federal unemployment tax is paid to the federal government using electronic funds transfer or the electronic federal tax payment system. The deposit for federal unemployment tax is similar to the deposit required for income tax, Social Security tax, and Medicare tax. January 31st, paid cash for federal unemployment tax. Tax liability for quarter ended December 31st, $297.02, check number 749. So we have general debit, $297.02 for unemployment tax payable federal, cash credit, $297.02. Date, unemployment tax payable federal, check number, general debit, cash credit. This is journalizing payment of liability for state unemployment tax. January 31st, paid cash for state unemployment tax liability for quarter ended December 31st, $147.42, check number 750. Unemployment tax payable state, general debit $147.42, cash credit $147.42. Date, unemployment tax payable state, check number 750, general debit, cash credit. For a monthly scheduled depositor, when are payroll taxes paid to the federal government? By the 15th day of the following month. By what method are businesses encouraged to deposit federal payroll taxes? Using the electronic federal tax payment system.